stop is the Dells. When we left off, our eastbound trip aboard Amtrak's Empire Builder from St. Paul to Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin, found my daughter Tilly and I stepping into a tourist trap with lunch plans at the Northwood-themed Golden Arches. It was a slightly different modern Mickey D's experience that tided us over on our way to Chula Vista Waterpark Resort. My goodness, we are waiting for a taxi to go to Chula Vista because public transportation is just two words that don't go together in the Dells. Between the station and our resort, there are a handful of miles with no walkable options in winter. A flat-rate taxi service delivered us to Chula Vista, which is branded as a premier Wisconsin resort experience. It was inviting to see all the railroad history decorating the hotel, and despite it being winter, there was a fairly long queue to check in for our one-night Friday stay. We are waiting to check in. It was a $20 cab ride. Do with that what you will. The resort had just reopened its indoor water park after about a month of being closed for renovations, cleaning, and the like. 2 restaurants are on site, Comiskey's Chop House serving huge steaks at opulent prices, and the more casually priced Kilbourne City Grill, bearing the original name of the Dells town. Their $11 all-you-can-eat salad bar is the best bang for your buck. Just don't stare too hard at those thick steaks in the case. $15 onion rings, yo. It's just got a lot of corridors, and we're over here on the side by all the meeting rooms. Yesterday when we came in, they still had some set up, and we got to go through meeting room land. Yes, here it is. So this is what $234 gets you in Wisconsin Dells. 2 beds, a microwave, a dresser, and a chair, and basically the quality of a Holiday Inn. So we're going to try out a new feature of the channel, which is called, what does the water taste like here? It's fine. Wisconsin Dells got to be big because of the work of H.H. Bennett, and these photography examples of leisure photography are all over the place. And then there, of course, there's this. There's an old map. The indoor water park is average for the Dells. We've stayed at Mount Olympus where the hotel was separate of the water slides, so the convenience here was great. But the park quickly filled to capacity with Midwesterners seeking wintertime humidity. Well, all you gotta say to a kid from Iowa is salad bars. Now it's pasta salad. I truthfully ate beyond my fill and my money's worth. A job well done. Oh. We're back. I ate 3 plates of salad and made the most out of each of them. Because when it's just $10.99, that's a challenge to me. Like, make it worth it. And it was healthy until all the dressing came on. Now my torso is kind of stretched out and just a means of holding all the food in. So I'm going to digest. We looked at the gift shop. There was some funny knives and other things. It wasn't that expensive, but I have been to California in the last 2 months, so. My digestion just kept going. Oh, the salad. Oh. All right, now we have the box, a Dover elevator.
Now I gotta go choose one
Yep,
thing.
and it does the thing. Yes, there's a Starbucks coffee shop. Breakfast buffet, no thank you. We buffeted enough for 1 month. It's not open yet. All right, so down this way they got a gift shop. There's just corridors after corridors. Oh, but it's not open yet. 8 o'clock, we're a little early.
This is where Winston came.
Yes, we bought this bear last night in there.
With
They have other refreshments, but the sugary kind of cold coffee. And then they have those nice couches down there. When I was all full of salad last night, that was a lifesaver. And then there's the front of the hotel again. It's pretty okay for March. Wisconsin. So we've got to do some more water park today. And we're going to get a cab so we could be downtown about 6 and walk around a little bit before we take a look at their station at Wisconsin Dells to pick up the westbound Empire Builder. We did not get an upgrade to the sleeper, so we will just buy ourselves into dinner there, one way or the other. If they got spots for steaks in the dining car, yes. If not, we'll just buy out the cafe car when the line runs down. Wisconsin Dells is another step on the great hopscotch of tourism magnet cities one can enjoy on an expensive road trip across America. Amtrak serves a few of these cities that saw their heyday in the post-war expansion of America's highway system. To get to and around the Dells without a vehicle is an odd thing to do. You'd think the city would operate a tourism shuttle around town, and perhaps they do in the busier, warmer months. But as invested as we were in Amtrak tickets and the pricey for us hotel, this walk around with a looky-loo through the windows of all the shops to take home glimpses of cheap but expensive souvenirs left unpurchased was as good a Saturday afternoon as any. Well, that's what you did. It's the old Ripley's, now just a mall, and an out-of-season Dairy Queen. Closed down. Yep. No Dairy Queen today. Hotel's out of seasons. Kind of still a thing. The westbound Empire Builder calls on the Dells around 6:30 in the evening. The new Borealis train, which wasn't yet running at the time of our trip, makes a station stop here earlier in the afternoon. We should have spent more time in the crowded water park, as our eventual arrival to the station saw us earlier than the 5:30 opening of the station by the would-be caretaker. I say as much because on this Saturday of the daylight time switchover weekend, the caretaker never arrived to open the station, and my daughter and I were left in the relatively balmy late winter's 40 degrees Fahrenheit, awaiting our return train. Now back at the Dells Amtrak station, and because in the Midwest, the winter wear stops being merchandised in stores at December, and then they go right to swimwear, because all we could find for gloves was these Christmas pot holders on closeout. But it's better than nothing. And she also didn't pack socks, so she's wearing my socks and Crocs. I finally converted her to that. We just await the train going that way, coming from Chicago that way. Yes. The station opens in 20 minutes, and in the true spirit of cheap travel, we are foregoing all other dinner options because we want that steak dinner. I really want that steak dinner. Train's 16 minutes late coming into Milwaukee, so. The cold wasn't as much of a bother as was the need to use a bathroom, so after another mixed freight train passed by, we headed to a trusty Wisconsin tavern for some deep-fried warmth. Well, we had to warm up. Had to go for cheese curds because the station building didn't open on time. Okay, so we're now a half hour till the train arrives and still nothing. But it looks great. Yeah, might have to call Amtrak about this. I mean, when I get back. I know they're in Washington, they can't, or Philadelphia, and they can't do anything from here. I hope the caretaker's okay, right? Running about 20 minutes behind schedule, the builder eventually made its approach to the station, and we were ready for warm digs over the next 4 hours.
The full-service dining car was to be the highlight of today. Passengers are able to experience a plated 3-course meal at dinner time aboard Western long-distance trains, as well as some Eastern routes, as Amtrak continues slowly returning full-service dining that had been curtailed in recent years. 311. The 308. This is the same train as yesterday.
Yep.
2 to St. Paul.
St. Paul. Got you. Good to go.
Thank you. 2 to St. Paul.
Yeah, you're going to take seats 50 and 56. Those
Sound.
are IOC.
All right.
It's a sold out train. Go
All
ahead.
right, thank you. 50 and 56. 2. All right, you are right here, Tilly. Hey, we are on train 27. More accurately, we're on train 1007 because it's the daylight saving time special. We're not seated together in coach because it's so full. However, we are warm and we have a dinner reservation, which is great. I had reservations, so of course they cautioned me that it will cost $45 a person, which of course I know. I couldn't bid up to the bedroom, so we're definitely having a steak for dinner, even if we don't have the bedroom. And we're just in the Sightseer Lounge for now. So we're fine. Okay, this is our full coach. Luggage everywhere. What do we have here? It's a new door. Yep. What's going on here? Yep. Oh no. All the rest are, as they are, but hey, I've never seen this style. Maybe I just don't get out enough. Yep, definitely. Yep, locked now. Okay. Looking pretty good. Lot of room. Yep. Yeah, this is different for a superliner. I'm sure this one kicks around. I've just never seen it before. And yep, works fine. Wait a minute. This isn't Amtrak soap. It's not Amtrak soap. None of them have the Amtrak soap. The change has been made. It's this new it's different. It doesn't smell the same. I have to change my analogous soap sensory idea for Amtrak. Dang it. Oh well, steak dinner, I guess. It seemed a new food service staff was having kitchen issues tonight, as our appetizers took a while to arrive, and my flat iron steak was well done instead of rare. But Tilly got her steak correctly cooked, and dessert was delicious, if not less attractively plated than I had enjoyed months earlier on the Coast Starlight. With sleeper fares drastically higher than in years past, the $45 a person cost for coach passengers to enjoy a plated meal is less economical than the cafe car's adequate options, but I can't put a price on avoiding the long line to buy food in the cafe. So we greatly enjoyed our meals seated with 2 other passengers, only one of which was in a sleeper traveling to Seattle.
Next stop, Winona next. If you leave in the stairs center of the car chair, downstairs to the train, Winona next. Also, folks, this is the first designated smoke/fresh air break. If you do decide to step off and you going further westbound, please just stay train silent for the all aboard call. Winona next.
Well, that was a dinner on Amtrak. Tilly got a rare steak, which she ordered. I ordered a rare steak, but I got a well-done steak. But I've been in the service industry and I don't make trouble. So I ate my well-done steak. It had a pretty good wine sauce on it, so, that was good. But the desserts, lemon cake, fantastic. Herb, blueberry, cheesecake, fantastic. The fella across from us had the chocolate mousse. All very good. Dessert always wins on Amtrak, always. And now we just get this lovely cruise home in the darkness of the Empire Builder, riding along the Mississippi, dozing off, full of food, waiting to get back to St. Paul whenever they get us through the yard. And this time, I've even got a minivan waiting for me, so good stuff. And we're back in Winona.
Well, they have a battery bus that goes all the way up to the I was like, that's no nothing. Down out of the way. It's faster than your mom wants to spend $4,400 on the taxi and ride.
Okay. How long did you live there to any point? Do you remember or no? I moved out. Oh yeah, I'll tell you, one of my best friends though is from Encinitas, which is like North County, San Diego. It's just the best place ever. Like it's so great. He lives half an hour north.
Sometimes happens. Just waiting on freight and stuff. And switches. So, everyone getting off in St. Paul is down in the vestibule now, probably very anxious and crowded, but you're going to have to pry me out of this train. And that is a trip to the Dells. Thanks for coming along. We have more places to go. We have more Empire Builder trips to take. We have more of the Empire Builder route to see. That's just a part of it. Indeed, we'll next be headed to La Crosse, Wisconsin, and spend some time recalling my honeymoon trip photos aboard the Builder to Portland and Seattle, while talking about why this train has persisted for a century and the challenges it faces ahead. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.